This is John for Global Women's Sports Radio, and today I'm back on the beat covering girl fight wrestling. I've got Skye Blue. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I see you're wearing blue. It's not sky blue, but I see you are
Oh,
wearing blue.
I didn't even realize I was doing that. Yeah.
So before we get into girl fight, definitely going to talk about it. Could you give us a little background on your path to where you are now?
Yeah, definitely. So I've been wrestling for about 4 years. Currently train with Steve Boz for CSW. And I also train for Lucha Libre with Yakuza for LLT, Lucha Libre Total in Chicago. Uh, I'm 20. I don't know what other fun facts you want.
Who were your wrestling idols? Or were you a wrestling? Let's start off with, were you a wrestling fan when you were growing up?
Yeah, so my parents actually grew up watching wrestling. My parents were actually at the SummerSlam where it was Taker versus Taker. They were there
Cool.
live, so they love to tell people that. And when my mom was pregnant with me, she yells at me for this all the time. She was bedridden for 6 months, and
Wow.
so she watched wrestling in those 6 months. And I guess she always says I beat the crap out of her when she was pregnant with me. So that's why she says I'm a wrestler, is because she watched wrestling while she was bedridden. But definitely, I grew up watching it with my mom. At first, I was really confused. I was like, "Why are they hitting each other with chairs and stuff?" I didn't understand it. But then as I got older, I was like, "Oh, this is really cool. Oh, wait, I want to do that." So
So
yeah,
when did you decide you wanted to do it?
I was in high school, so I think I was a sophomore. Yeah, I was a sophomore, and then they were like, "No, wait till you're a little older. Wait till you're a little older." So then my junior year, I found a company, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do this." And my mom's like, "What?" Like, no, get through your junior year, and then I made it to my spring break in my junior year. I was like, nope, I'm doing it, and I started then.
Cool. You got a little visitor back there. Who's
Oh,
that?
yes, that is Angel. She's my little puggle. Um,
Okay.
she'll
Now
just
you.
lightly.
No, well, that's fine. Now you said you how long have you been wrestling?
About 4 years.
I've checked you out on YouTube. You've got a lot of matches. You do a lot of wrestling.
Yeah, so I started training at one company, and now I'm with Steve Boz. But when I trained for that company, we did shows every Saturday. And
Wow.
I had trained for 5 or 6 months before I was put into shows. So I've got over 100 matches under my belt.
That
For sure.
seems like a lot for a short period of time.
I get told that a lot. But that's why I like when people are like, "Oh, I have an off weekend," and I'm like so used to just go 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 every week, and I'm like, "Wait, what do you mean I got to sit at home and not wrestle?" Like, I don't know what to do with myself.
But you've picked up some titles along the way, correct?
Yes, I have. I am the LLT Women's Champ for Lucha Libre, CSW Women's Champ, and this past weekend I actually wrestled for Bruce City Wrestling, and we did some fair shows over the weekend, and I won the heavyweight title for I mean I lost it already, but I held it for a day. So
Wow. Well, congratulations.
thank
That's
you.
kind of unusual too, to win so many titles at at a young age,
Yeah,
a young career.
it was insane. Like they're like, oh, and I didn't know about the Bruce City one. That was definitely a surprise. But with the women's ones, because the first company I was the only female, so it's like now that there's women, they're like, oh, they're gonna be the women's champ. I'm like, what? Like me? Like it's just such a surprise, and it's such an honor too, because it's like, whoa, I represent, and they trust me, and it's just
Well, yeah, that's absolutely for to win a title. You know, they have to have faith in you and your
exactly, yeah.
abilities and your fandom.
I try. It's
So,
still some days it still shocks me. It's like, oh wait, yeah, that's mine, that's me.
well, that's what I was going to ask you. Like, do you like when you're wrestling in front of fans or in the ring or whatever? Do you ever sit back and go like, "Wow, like I'm actually doing this"?
Yeah, there's been plenty of moments like that. Sometimes if I'm nervous, I get too in my head. I'm just like, oh my god. But when I won the CSW when I was wrestling Gym Girl Ellie at CSW, and this was in oh gosh, it was right before COVID, so I think that's February.
February, about.
Something like that, yeah. But we had Luchasaurus on our show also, so there's so many people, and it was just like when the bell rang or whatever, it was just like, holy crap, there's 300 people around me. I'm like, and just hearing everybody yell, it was that one was I was definitely just I felt it, and it was just a moment more so than I got to do this match type thing. It's just I felt it, and it was just a moment I'll never forget type thing.
And you wrestle. You don't. You not only wrestle women. I've seen you wrestle men. I've seen you beat men.
Yeah. I think I wrestle. I think I wrestled more matches with men than I have with women actually, because I'm always the only girl. The original company I was the only girl. Right now, there's a couple girls, but they don't come like every week, with scheduling and whatnot. But I'm just so used. I love intergender wrestling. I think it's so fun, and it works if you tell the story right. I know a lot of people are like on the fence about it, but I absolutely love it. It's what I started with, and I'm just always gonna love it, I think.
Well, I saw. I mean, you were certainly holding your own. I'm pretty sure you won several of the matches. I saw you do a nice standing drop kick. I saw you do what do you call it? Twisting neck breaker.
Oh, swinging neck breaker, yes.
There you go. Yeah, I had the phrase down and I lost it just now.
Oh,
You know, and I saw you body slam a guy, a
oh
guy
my
that was
goodness,
a
yes.
guy that was bigger than you. So obviously you're quite capable of doing it. So
I'm trying.
hey, you're succeeding. So if you had a dream match right now with anybody past or present, who would you want to fight?
Oh goodness. Do I get any options?
Whatever you want. It's your show.
Oh god. Well, so ever since I was younger and like watching wrestling, I always wanted to wrestle. I don't know what to particularly call him, Moxley or Ambrose. I don't know.
Okay, we know the
Oh,
guy.
sorry. I always wanted to wrestle him. Just because I always wanted to prove that the girls could do what the guys do. Like I always, ever since I started training my mom, I was like, Mom, I'm gonna do a TLC match, and she's like, No, you're not. You're not. No. And she's like freaking tables and chairs and all this stuff. I was like, No, I want to prove that I can do it. I want to prove that I'm one of the boys. So I definitely want to at least like do one hardcore match in my life.
That's a good choice.
Hopefully more, but like at least
Well,
one.
you're young enough. You got plenty of time. So since you brought up your mom a few times, what does mom think of you in the ring? Does she go, "Wow, my little girl is in there getting hurt," or my little girl is really hurting people?
It was a mix of both. At first, she was very nervous. Because I have gotten a couple injuries, obviously. So whenever I get injured, she like freaks out a lot.
Of
But
course.
now she absolutely loves it. She does photography, so she'll bring her fancy camera to all my matches. She takes a million pictures. At the old promotion that I used to work for, she ran the front. She did their photography. She literally just kind of dives in, and she's always there, and she always helps, and she loves it just as much as I do. I think so. It's really cool that she supports it.
Well, that's cool. It's always good to have the support of your family.
Yeah.
Now, so let's get down to the topic at hand. Girl fight wrestling. You're fighting Billie Starkz.
I know. I'm so excited.
So
I'm so excited.
tell what are your thoughts going into the match? What are your thoughts on Billie Starkz? How's it gonna how bad are you gonna beat her?
Okay, well, I absolutely love Billie. I have wanted to work her forever and eternity now, and I never thought I was gonna get the chance. So I'm super duper excited, and I mean, I don't want to beat her up that bad because I really like her, but like it's still, it's still obviously a match. I kind of got to do what I got to do, but like I love Billie. She's amazing. She's so talented, and she's so young. Like I did not know how old she was, and she's so good for how young she is, and it's amazing. So I'm like jumping up and down when I heard I was gonna wrestle her. I was like, really? Like I was so excited. I was like a
So
little kid on Christmas. I'm like, oh my god.
well, the fans are little kids. We're looking forward to that match. So why do you like girl fight wrestling? What is about? Because I talked to several other women wrestlers there, and they all speak about their passion or why they like it. So why do you like it?
So I've never been to Girl Fight. I've always heard about it. I've always like seen things, but like again, like when I first started, I didn't know like there's other girl promotions. I never knew there was like an all girls promotion. I mean, I did, but like not back 4 years ago. I was clueless. But I was just excited for the opportunity that it's like all us girls and we get to show that we can do just what the guys can do, or even if not like even better than the guys. So I think it's just like another platform to show that women can do it too, type thing. And it's just a new opportunity, and I'm really excited for the. And it's just Billy's just icing on top. Like, I can't wait. I'm so excited to wrestle her. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but
No, hey, we're all excited. So where would you like to be like in 5 years? Do you want to go to the WWE? Do you want to go to Japan? Do you want to go to AEW?
everybody asks that. I want to do this for a living. I want this to be my life. I want this to be like my source of income. Because I love it so much. Like I don't see myself doing anything else. I don't really have a backup plan either. This is kind of what I really want. I'm pushing to do with my life. So I just want to be able to say like I'm making everybody has a different term of making it, but like that wrestling is my life type thing. Like obviously, yes, it'd be nice to make it on TV and whatnot, but like as long as I'm wrestling and I'm healthy and I'm happy, that's what matters to me.
That's a good plan. So before I let you go, your show now. Tell everybody where they can find you online, promote anything you want, talk trash to Billie, whatever you want to do.
No, I can't talk trash to Billie. I love her.
You can talk a little trash. Only if you want to.
We'll be match of the night. How about that? I'll try. That's our goal. That's our goal, is to steal the show. That's our goal. But okay, so I have a Twitter. It's SkyeByee.
Okay.
I hope. Instagram is Skye_Delecki. It's really hard to spell that. I really got to change that, but
I'll put the little thing up so people can see it.
I really got to change it. I don't know why it's still that. There's, I don't know if anybody's like, I know Girl Fight is in Jeffersonville, right?
Yes.
But I wrestle a lot in Chicago, so if anybody's in the Chicago area, I will be up here. Been traveling more, so yeah.
Well, speaking of that, you reminded me just now. Are you going to be at CSW on September like 10 days from now?
The 19th, yes. I am actually wrestling Kylie Ray.
That's got to be exciting for you.
I am so excited to do that. I wanted to do that match, and she actually made a tweet that said she wanted to wrestle me so badly, and I was like, "Are we doing this? Are we doing this? Like, where do we gotta go?" Like, I was excited for that one too, and it's like, "Oh, no pressure. It's Kylie Ray. No pressure at all."
Yeah. Well, hey, she's got the pressure. She's got to fight Skye Blue. So everyone should come out to September 26th. Epic Wrestling Entertainment Girl Fight Wrestling presents Jawbreaker.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Skye Blue will be fighting Billie Starkz, one of the great matches on the card. I can't wait. I'm sure everybody else can't wait. It's going to be a great night. There's a lot of other great matches too. Skye Blue, I thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I wish you good luck against Kylie and against Billie.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited.
Thanks for your time. Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks.